Marley Drug.
Hello, welcome to Ask Marley Drug. My name is Deepti. I'm one of the pharmacists here at Marley Drug Pharmacy. Today, we're going to talk about traveling with medications, both when leaving the United States and when entering the United States. Why does this matter? When you travel internationally, it's important to know that each country has its own rules about medications. Some medicines that are common in the US, whether prescription or over-the-counter, might be restricted, unlicensed, or even considered controlled substances in another country. Not following these laws could mean your medication is taken away, or worse, you could face fines or even jail time. Before you travel abroad, check with the embassy of your destination and also any countries you'll be stopping in for layovers to see what medicines are permitted. Many countries allow you to bring up to a 30-day supply, but often require a prescription or a medical certificate from your doctor. If your medicine isn't allowed at your destination, talk to your provider about alternatives and ask them for a letter describing your condition and treatment plan. You can also check the International Narcotics Control Board website for information about narcotics and controlled substances in specific countries. Visit the CDC's destination pages for travel health information, including what vaccines or medicines you may need and what health risks are common where you're going. Timing is important. Schedule an appointment with your healthcare provider or a travel health specialist at least 4 to 6 weeks before your trip. They can make sure you have vaccines or medicines you need, help you with time zone adjustments for your medications, and give you written documentation for travel. If you'll be gone for longer than 30 days, talk to your provider about how to get enough medicine for your trip. Some insurance companies only cover a 30-day supply at a time. How should you pack your medications? Always keep medications in their original labeled containers with your full name, your provider's name, the medication name, both brand and generic, and exact dosage. Pack your medicines in your carry-on bag, not checked luggage. That way, if your bags are delayed, you won't be without your medication. Bring copies of all your prescriptions, including generic names. Leave another copy at home with a family member or friend. If you use controlled substances or injectable medications like insulin or EpiPens, ask your provider for a note explaining your need. Consider packing a travel health kit with enough medicine for your entire trip, plus a little extra in case of delays. Be mindful of storage needs. Some medications may require refrigeration or be damaged by extreme temperatures. Should you buy medications abroad? Be very careful about purchasing medicine outside the US. Counterfeit drugs are common in many countries. The CDC recommends that you only use medicine you've brought from home and pack enough to last your trip. If you absolutely need to buy medicine abroad in an emergency, be sure it's from a reputable source. When returning to the United States, for U.S. citizens only, you should only travel with medications prescribed to you by a licensed U.S. provider and legally obtained in the United States. It's usually illegal to bring back medications purchased abroad, even if they look the same, because the FDA has not approved those foreign versions. The FDA generally considers imported drugs unapproved since they haven't been evaluated for safety and effectiveness. There are only very limited circumstances where the FDA might allow importation for personal use, such as the medication is for a serious condition that may not have effective treatment available in the US. The medicine does not pose an unreasonable risk. You're bringing no more than a 3-month supply, and you provide documentation like your U.S. doctor's name and address or proof that you're continuing treatment abroad. For non-U.S. citizens visiting the U.S., you may bring up to 90-day supply of your personal medications. Keep them in their original container with valid prescription or doctor's note written in English. If you don't have the original container, Bring copies of your prescriptions or a letter from your doctor. If your stay is longer than 90 days, you may arrange for more medication to be mailed or couriered to you. Documentation is required, such as your visa, passport, doctor's letter, and a prescription. Some medications like narcotics, certain pain medicines, tranquilizers, stimulants, and sleep aids may be considered controlled substances. If you're traveling with controlled substances, declare them at customs. Carry them in their original containers. Only bring the amount you reasonably need for personal use. Have a prescription or written statement from your doctor explaining why you need to be on the medication. A special note for U.S. residents: if you're returning with controlled substance prescribed by U.S. DEA registered provider, you may bring more than 50 dosage units. If you don't have a U.S. prescription, you cannot bring in more than 50 dosage units. Some substances like marijuana, cocaine, heroin, LSD, and GHB cannot be brought into the United States under any circumstances, even if prescribed elsewhere. Here's a quick recap. Before you go, check embassies, CDC, and the International Narcotics Control Board. These are all great resources. Pack smart, original label containers, carry-ons only with prescriptions and doctor's notes. Bring enough medication for your trip, plus a little extra just in case for delays. Avoid buying medication abroad unless it's an emergency. Follow FDA and CBP rules when entering the U.S., especially with controlled substances. Be sure to visit our website marleydrug.com for more information on other pharmacy-related topics. Or give us a call. We'll be happy to answer any questions. Bye for now.